If you were a boat, my darling, a boat, my darling, I'd be the wind at your back. If you were afraid, my darling, my darling, I'd be the courage you lack.
Zoe is the sweetest, most mischievous, happiest little girl that we've ever met.
Probably one of the most strongest, determined 4-year-olds that you'll ever meet in your life.
Actually had a difficult time getting pregnant. Tried for 2 years.
2 or 3 years, yeah.
Yeah. When I finally had that positive test, I was just in complete shock. I was so excited. I started having some cramping, but it was my first pregnancy and I didn't know any different. I was only 25 weeks. So I was like, oh, it's nothing. They did a check. Yeah, you're 5 centimeters dilated. We had an emergency planned C-section.
Following her into the NICU, and they were transporting her from the operating room to the NICU.
When she was born, she only weighed 1 pound, 12.6 ounces.
Do you know we belong together? Oh, do you know my heart is yours?
We actually would try to find things around the house that like weighed about what she weighed.
Yeah.
And like how long she was to try to compare to people because like nobody was able to go see her.
I think the closest thing we found to weight and height, like a 2/3 bottle of Dawn dish soap. We were in the NICU for 159 days, so just shy of 6 months. They would make like comments about how strong we are, and yeah, you don't have a choice. Like
It's all we know.
Yeah. If we did not have CDS in our lives, don't think Zoe would
wouldn't be where
anywhere
she's at.
near where she is as far as developmental.
Do you know we belong together? Oh, do you know my heart is yours?
And it was very weird for me whenever they were talking about therapies for micropreemie that is not able to lift her head or do anything. But once they got in there and started working and doing things with her, it became very clear how important what they do is.
Starting the Wonder Center, having her therapies at Kinetics was a big game changer. Having that in-clinic aspect Kinetics provided while she was at the Wonder Center, that was really good for her. I wouldn't say I didn't think she would ever walk, but I didn't think it would be anytime soon. She has proven me wrong, which I'm very thankful for. She is working so hard, and you can tell her look of determination as she's taking the steps.
Sometimes they are able to get her into the pool there and do pool therapy with her. She loves being in the water. She loves splashing around and kicking her legs.
Other children that are the same age, and you're seeing them run around on the playground and do all these things, but then when you take a step back and you think, but Zoe wasn't doing this a month ago.
Yeah.
And now she is.
The first time that I was able to, hold her hands and have her take steps across the room, I had to hold back the tears because, man, that was awesome.
Oh, do you know my heart is yours? Oh, do you know we belong together?
If we had gotten her in sooner, then there's no telling what she would be doing right now. When you walk in, about how many people support what's going on inside that building. Encouraging to see how much support that everything inside the CDS building is getting, how much it means to a ton of people inside the community. My hope is that Zoe will just continue to be the happiest little girl that she already is.